Hey, everybody. This is Will Stuyvesant, National Director with CEO Energy. I just wanted to thank you guys for getting on the call. We find that those that are on these weekly conference call or training conference calls are the ones that are most plugged in, most successful in CEO, and the ones that end up being on the leaderboard. Just a few real quick announcements that we go through every week. We have portals right now. We have online sign-up that you can use through our Direct Energy supplier. If you submit an account through Direct Energy, if you submit it today, you'll probably get paid on next month's check. We're finding extremely fast pay with them, especially with our new Nest thermostats. In addition to that, Nathan and I would like to invite whoever would like to come onto our team training calls. Nathan has them at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with his phone number. I do Tuesday night Eastern Standard Time on this number at 9 o'clock, Monday and Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. Question I ask myself every single day is why would somebody get involved with CEO? For one, there's no investment. Two, that we offer a residual income that comes from services that are unconsciously purchased, which essentially makes us recession-proof. We help people who are unknowingly and unnecessarily paying too much for their utility costs. And my favorite part about CEO is we have absolutely no cap on our income. We have no cap on our promotions, which means there's no boss. There's no politics. You work the CEO system. You get promoted through the ranks within the company. We get paid multiple different ways in upfront commissions and residual commissions. And, I have a financial planning background. One of the things I like to cover is, if you want to make an extra $500 a month, to get that from an investment that would have pretty much not very much risk, you would have to have about $120,000 saved up. Most people don't have that laying around, and we have senior consultants that are out there right now making about that much, if not more. In addition to that, if you are brand new in CEO, we recommend that you get your first 5 for 50 or 5 for 75, depending on what program that you're doing. One can be your own. The other 4, you go to your closest friends and family just to get some experience, just to see how our system works. And we also recommend that you get into our basic training, which is this blue button that's right above the leaderboard. You click on it, there's a 26-page PowerPoint presentation to go through, give you an idea of everything that we do with CEO, and get you started. Takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get through, so check that out. Another thing we cover on the call is our leaderboard. And so our natural gas leaderboard, we have number 10, John Bernard, number 9, Travis Miller, number 8, Lisa Cornell, number 6, Dave Besser, number 5, Jerry Rule, number 4, Tom Curtis, number 3, Will Stuyvesant, number 2, Libby Elliott, and number 1, Gary Hosbeck. On our electricity leaderboard, we have number 10, Dave Besser, number 9, Stephen B., number 8, Eli A., number 7, Ed Sullivan, number 6, Mark Milstein, number 5, Noisy Radical Universe, number 4, Lioness, number 3, Heidi M., number 2, Tom Curtis, and number 1, Joe and Michelle Z. As far as our team edition leaderboard, we have number 4, Shoptai Cohen, tied for number 3, Libby Elliott, Sam Calland, and Stephen B. Tied for number 2, Will Stuyvesant and Bobby Hill, and number 1, Chosen Few Marketing. So congratulations to all of you that are on the leaderboard. Those that are on the leaderboard have checks that immediately follow. So congratulations to all of you on behalf of myself and CEO. And so, guys, today I just want to tell you it's about 5 minutes after 1, and I'm not going to take too much time to talk today because I want to leave it open for some questions. But I just cannot emphasize enough what these Nest thermostats are doing, not only for our customers, but for our company. There is an excitement that is going on right now like you wouldn't believe. And as I talk to people about this Nest program, whether I'm trying to bring them on as a new agent or if I'm trying to bring them on a client, there is an awareness that is already there. And one of the things that we are finding is that a lot of people have looked at buying them on their own, spending $250, getting this Nest thermostat on their own. And what, I've talked about the past 2 weeks, like this tornado, this storm that is being created, this activity, creating this awareness of not only what we do, but help bring people come in and help them make some extra money by helping people get these Nest thermostats or get into a fixed program or whatever. I tell you what, this tornado is growing and growing and growing. And, I mean, you could throw a turkey like me in a tornado, and it's going to fly no matter what. And this is going to happen. People are going to get Nest programs or Nest thermostats, whether we get it to them or they buy it on their own. And I can tell you financially, they are far better off getting it from us than buying it on their own. And Libby, if you're on the call real quick, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Hit *6, unmute yourself. Okay, hey,
yep,
Libby.
I'm here.
Now, for all of you that are in Michigan right now, I just want you to know that as of today, residentially, Direct Energy has dropped their natural gas rate 60 cents. It is now $4.19 an MCF. Now, one of the questions, or something that might be in the back of most people's mind as far as the Nest, is it going to cost the customer $250 with a lower rate? Now, Libby, just throw out a rate. What rate do you think that consumers, I'm just going to use consumers for example, what rate do you think that they would have to be at for it to cost them $250 with a higher rate?
You know how great I am with numbers.
No, there's no wrong.
$3.99.
No, lower.
$2.76.
Lower.
Price is right. 1.50.
Guys, 70 cents. Consumers' Energy would have to be at 70 cents for it to cost them $250 with a higher rate. And I just want to let you know that in the past 20 years, the natural gas prices wholesale have not been lower than $1.68. So there is virtually no way that it's going to cost them $250 to be with us. And guys, I'm not smart. When it comes to this stuff, I think that anybody off the street could come in and do what we do and make some extra money. And the reason why I say that is there are people much smarter than me that have said that this Nest thermostat saves people money. These are people that don't work for Nest, that do not work for Direct Energy, that do not work for Consumer Energy Options, and they've done studies, where they have found that it saves people money. So I don't really care. I don't care about how it saves people money. I just know that it's very easy to install. It's going to save them money, and that we can get it to them for free. That's all I need to know. And guess what? It takes less than 5 minutes to sign them up. The only thing they need to know is if they cancel, it's going to cost them money, and it should, frankly. Direct Energy's giving them something for free, a $250 item for free. So, of course, they should charge a cancellation fee. They'd be dumb not to. So, guys, I cannot tell you enough how amazing it is right now to be a part of CEO, to be able to go out there, no fee to join us, no license fees, no back office fees, no initiation fees, none of that crazy crap to be involved with us. It's just mind-boggling to me how many people we could talk to, how many people we can show how to make some extra money. And, the CEO story of what we are doing right now, we are in a new era of CEO. We've got a $40 billion company, the largest natural gas and electricity provider residentially in North America, that is willing to go out there and help us build a sales organization. This company has 5,500 employees in North America. If you include their parent company, it's 35,000 employees. This is a huge deal. We got a company of this magnitude backing up CEO, and they're trying to figure out how they can help us get more customers, help us provide better value to our customers, and pay us more money. We have just a winning formula that just keeps getting bigger and better, and it's just, I don't know. I keep on saying every single week I couldn't be more excited than I am, but I wake up excited every single day. And this storm, this explosion, all of this stuff that we are creating with CEO is just going to mean more money, in the pockets of our clients and more money in us for those that choose to go out and want to participate in being a part of this storm. Now, all you have to do is step in the path of it, guys. All you got to do is stumble and mumble your way through it. There is no one right way to get a client. There's no one way to get a new recruit on your team. Just talk and be real with people and tell a story. In the story of CEO, we got a debt-free company. We're 6 years old. We've got a sales force that's throughout the country representing multi-billion-dollar, the largest natural gas and electricity suppliers in the country. And we have the ability, and the only reason that that's important is that we've got companies that can afford to help fund a dream or a situation in your life, whatever that is. I mean, you can come in here and say, well, I just want to make, if you can just show me how to make an extra $250 a month, man, that's a breathing room I need to survive. You know, and then after somebody makes $250, they might say, man, that was easy. I might be able to make $500 with this deal. And then they get up to $500, and then, well, maybe I can make $1,000 with this deal. You know, or, I mean, start off real simple. The great thing about CEO is you don't have to be an energy expert to get involved in this deal. You can learn as you go. You get a customer at a time, get some more experience. You just got to take a shot, got to take the risk. You got to go out there and just say, hey, I'm doing this. What do you think? Can I help you out? So anyway, guys, I've talked for about 10 or 11 minutes. I could talk for hours about CEO, but we've gone through so much. I can tell you this is probably one of the easiest times ever in the history of this company to be involved and to get paid much faster than we've ever gotten paid before, much easier to build a team than ever before, and it keeps getting better every week. And I wish you guys could feel how I feel right now and how blessed I feel to have the leadership that we have in the company between our CEO and president, Matt Hirschenberger. I learned so much from Nate. We talk back and forth all the time, and we're constantly trying to figure out ways to make it easier to improve it for our company. And I just, like I said, this is an amazing opportunity, guys. You just got to jump in the path of the storm, and no matter what, this is going to happen with or without us. So we might as well get in that storm and make it bigger and bigger. So that's all I've got. If you guys have any questions or statements, go ahead and hit the *6 button to unmute yourself.
Well, this is Libby Elliott, and I'm just going to make one statement. I've been with this company for, is it 5 years, Will?
About 4 years now, Libby.
Yeah. Okay, and it is literally the easiest time. The most difficult I have is getting somebody to give me the bill. All the rest is cake. It's just a no-brainer, and I love it. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think it's difficult to get a copy of the bill? You don't think it's anything with what you're saying, do you?
Oh, you're setting me up.
No, I'm not setting you up, Libby. I don't. I don't
know. I'll say things like, well, now it used to be. Do you want me to see if you're being overcharged?
No, I don't mean that. Do you really honestly think it's what you're saying, or do you think that people are just busy?
I honestly, a lot of people don't know how to make their bill into a PDF and email it to me. That's the instruction that I have to give, or they bring me just the part that doesn't, I say I need the whole bill, and they just give you the side that shows the dollar amount. So it could be partially what I'm saying, but no, it's just a matter of them not understanding how easy and how simple, because a lot of the times they'll say, well, what's the catch?
Okay.
And there is no catch.
Hey, Libby, while I have you real quick, you posted something on Facebook, right? What type of response did you get on Facebook about the Nest?
It blew up. I haven't wanted to because I really believe my Facebook is a personal page, and Will and you and I have been back and forth. And then after the nest, it's like, why would you not want your best friend to have this opportunity? So I did a Facebook. The only thing that we talked about after Will and I is that we should say my Michigan friends, because we had to check into Ohio and Indiana, and I knew I couldn't do Georgia. But I believe that by the time I get the bills, I'll have 10 to 15 new clients next month because of that one post. And then what I've been doing before this, though, is targeting one or two people and doing a private message about what I'm doing, just because this is not my first career, but I've been working on giving it more time.
That's great, Libby. Well, of course, I think most of the people on the call, they all have jobs like you do, whether it's in sales or just a regular, 9 to 5 or some type of shift job. So they do have to work around their work schedule because the CEO can't be a priority. But, I think that's a great example of what you did to kind of create a little bit of activity, and we'll see what happens with it. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Great.
And with that, Will, I have a 1:30 appointment, so I'm signing off. Thank you so much.
No problem. Well, thank you, Libby. Thank you. Is there any other questions?
This is Ed from Boston. How you doing?
Good, Ed. How are you?
All right. I don't have any questions at this point, but it is an exciting time right now with this nest. Really good opportunity for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. It is.
I'm a numbers guy, so I like to I didn't really I can grasp it. I'm kind of new still, and until I really started putting the numbers down with all the rates and what they could save off their average bill, and then what they could save with their gas and oil and all that, the heat. I when you see it, it's unbelievable the difference. Because I'm that type of guy. I need to see it with the numbers. When I was calculating everything else, it was awesome. It was really unbelievable how much you could save. So it's a really easy sell.
Well, that's great, Ed. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's the numbers work out. I mean, all these independent studies have said that it's 10 to 15%. I mean, it really does vary on your state, and it doesn't. I don't think it's necessarily what the numbers actually are versus the fact that you can just save them money with it. And keep in mind, they're getting a $250 item, at no cost to them. So I mean, that's the important thing. They're in the black, $250 right from the very beginning. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Any other questions or additions or whatever? Anything anybody else might want to add? Okay, guys. Well, hey, it's about 20 after. Was there somebody else? Okay. It's about 20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Malcolm.
Hey, Malcolm.
How you doing there? Hey,
good.
Yeah, Ed's definitely right. We did sit down, look at the numbers, because, you have to believe it in yourself before, you attract what you're projecting, right? You mentioned that. So if you don't believe it in yourself, so how are you going to get to believe it? You got to get your facts, whatever you need to do to believe that is correct. And so then you wholeheartedly could offer the opportunity to others. But until you feel that way, they're going to know it. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. Well, no, I totally agree. I'm one that I do enough, like creating that belief in yourself that is this the right thing or not. But I mean, there are so many things on Google if you want to search Nest thermostat that say yes, it's going to save you money. I mean, the only downside that I've read about the Nest is that if you actually buy it, the $250 thermostat, that's going to take you maybe 2 years for you to recoup your cost on average. And that's for somebody if they buy it outright. If they get it from us, that's not the case. So, I mean, that's it's just been a great program.
Yeah, basically, you got to figure out what knowledge you need to feel good about it. If you don't believe it, no one's going to believe you. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. No, I totally agree. Thanks for that, Malcolm, and thanks and Libby for your comments too.
Yeah, no problem.
Any other questions? Well, guys, with that being said, I mean, if you don't have a chance to listen to these recordings, there's a recording that came out last week that Nathan did. His call was excellent. I would highly recommend that you guys turn your cars into libraries and just click on those links and listen to them in the car. What a great way for you to get some CEO and time in while you're doing something else. You're not literally taking time away to do specifically CEO. You can do two things at once. This is recorded and it'll go out. So for all of you that want to check this out, go ahead and get on the call or get on the recording or whatever when they get emailed out. So with that being said, I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom's always full.
All right. Have a good day.
Have a good one, guys.